Isso aí, galera. Vamos lá. Continuando aqui o Scarlet Nexus. Deixa só eu mudar aqui. Pera aí. Vou colocar o chat. E é isso aí. Vamos lá. Bom, na última live que eu joguei o Scarlet, tínhamos completado a fase, né? A missão. E aí paramos no interlúdio. E aí eu fiquei de fazer as missões opcionais, né? E depois a gente continuava. Então, vamos dar uma olhada aqui antes de fazer. Dá pra aumentar o ranking com ele. Deixa eu ver se tem algum presente. Não.
Hey, Gamma. Are you free right now? Do you want to go somewhere with me again?
Ih, tá
Gamma?
triste.
Sorry, I was just thinking.
Is something the matter? I'm here if you need to talk.
Yeah, maybe I should talk to someone. One of my friends who retired from the OSF has gone missing.
Are there any leads?
I first learned about it when I got a message from his younger brother. We hadn't talked in a while. He asked me if I might have any ideas, but I couldn't give him any. I was just wondering what to do now.
I can see why you're worried. Is there anything I can do?
No, I can't trouble you with this. It's a personal problem.
But I want to help. Why don't you just tell me what you can? It couldn't hurt.
Thank you.
Se ele puder ajudar de alguma forma, né?
The friend who went missing was an old classmate, and then we worked together in the same platoon when he was still in the OSF. But as the years went by, the anti-aging medication's effects weakened, and his body began to age. It's something all children of the state have to face eventually, but he reached his limit sooner than me. His powers waned as he aged, and fighting became too difficult. He retired this past spring.
I see. I'm glad he managed to retire safely and not get hurt or die.
Yeah, but children of the state face a
O
tough
telefone resolve
situation
tocar na
after
pior hora.
retirement. The body ages normally after they stop taking the medication, but the abuse their brains sustained over so long a time is significant. Many retired soldiers deal with various issues, stemming from their body's changes exacerbating their brain's fatigue.
It's that tough for them? Can't they treat that with medication?
I hear there are many who receive treatment, but it's not easily cured. If it becomes prolonged, it also affects the patient psychologically.
Do you think your friend wasn't feeling well after retiring?
Yeah, he was tired, physically and mentally. I tried my best to stay in touch after he left, but after a while he just kept asking me about the OSF and my missions. It seemed like he wanted to come back. He missed his old job after having trouble adjusting to retirement.
I mean, he was with the OSF for decades after all. It's tough to instantly change your life.
He never wanted to retire to begin with. Those who can no longer fight will never be able to return to the OSF. I decided to
Se o
distance
cara não
myself
pode
from
lutar,
it,
realmente
so he
não
can
tem
finally
como.
move on from the
É igual
military
você
and
gostar
build a
muito
new
do
life for
exército,
himself.
sofrer uma
Any reply
lesão
to
e
his
ter que
messages or
voltar.
meet up with him? Looking back now, I was probably too harsh. His brother said it was cold of me to cut off all contact like that. I can't blame his brother for saying that. It might be my fault he disappeared. Maybe I pushed him away when he needed me the most.
You did it for your friend's sake. You can't blame yourself for that. For now, you should do what you can. Have you tried calling your friend?
No, I haven't reached out to him yet.
Then try messaging him. Even if you don't know where he is, it should reach him if he's safe. Maybe he's just waiting for you to contact him.
You're right. Waiting here won't get me anywhere. I'll take your advice and do whatever I can. There's no reply.
He might need time to notice the message. Let's wait a little longer to see if it reaches him.
Or it reached him, but he's not planning to reply. There's no way for us to know. Back when we were in the OSF together, we could
Tem que
easily
fazer,
brain
se o
talk
cara
with
não
each
quiser
other and had
responder.
GPS to know our location.
Yeah, that's not available since he retired. He has to go through the trouble of accessing a terminal.
I can't really relate how inconvenient things are after you retire. But he must have been going through a lot.
Yeah. Why don't you keep messaging him and wait to see what happens for now? I'll see if there's anything else we could do.
I'm glad for your help. I'll let you know if I learn anything.
Okay. Poor Gemma. I never really thought about what people do after they retire. Is there anything more I can do? I know.
É,
The
não dá
OSF
pra ser
database
soldado
could
pra
have
sempre, né,
information
mano?
on Gemma's friend. The data's locked. I guess that's not a surprise. Wataru, you got a sec?
Yo, what's up?
There's an OSF matter I want you to look into whenever you're free.
OSF. So information that can't be found through official channels. Okay, send me the info. I'll look into it.
Thanks, Wataru. I hope we find a lead on Gemma's friend. Gemma, have you gotten a little bigger?
Have I? My training has been going
Tá
well
monstrão
lately.
já.
Wow. Did you have a change of heart or something?
It's a little embarrassing, but I don't want you to get better than me. You can laugh at me for being a silly old man.
Nível 3, boa. Deixa eu ver o que mudou. Você fica imune a efeito de status negativos enquanto o SAS estiver ativo. Nice. Ele me deu um presente ainda.
I'll be there to back you up. Don't let anything get in your way. It's comforting to hear you say that.
Beleza, deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui se tem mais alguém antes de eu ver as mensagens. Parece que dá pra falar com ela. Eu não dei esses presentes ainda, que eu tenho dois, porque eles dão... Ele é possível dar pra todo mundo, né? Então eu tô esperando chegar no rank maior pra poder ver quem eu vou upar, quem eu quero upar o rank, aí eu dou esse presente.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks. So, the other day when I was battling an other, I accidentally burned a building that was nearby, and Gemma scolded me.
Perdeu o
He said
controle.
that my control of my powers was rough, and I'd eventually end up hurting those I need to protect.
He doesn't mince words.
He's right, though. I wasn't paying enough attention. Gemma asked me what I wanted to be as a member of the OSF, and to think hard about what I'm fighting for. The thing is, I still can't picture what I want to strive for.
Right. You did mention that you never thought about what you wanted to do in the OSF.
Yeah. And the things we've seen since joining?
Ela
You
não
know,
pode
the
ficar
suspicious
num lugar
secrets and
sem ter um
inhumane
objetivo, né?
experiments? Just awful
Senão
things
é
that
aquilo lá
ruin
que o
that image I
carinha,
had
o
of
gato
the
da
OSF
Alice
as a
fala.
kid.
Se você não sabe o
That's
caminho,
true.
qualquer caminho serve.
After finding out that the organization we're in caused a lot of suffering to so many people,
Pera aí, gente, rapidão. Qual a chance, hein? Tocar os telefones 6 vezes.
can't picture
Enquanto você tá em
anything
live.
positive when someone asks me what I want to fight for as a member of the OSF.
I understand that feeling of disappointment. Finding out this isn't the organization you thought it was. But you're the one who's out there fighting. You just need to figure out what you're fighting for as an individual, not as part of the OSF.
My reason
Mas
for
enfim,
fighting.
voltando, é aquilo que eu tava falando, né?
I'm not sure
ela
if I
tem que
have
ter um
one.
objetivo próprio para fazer parte
I bet you'll come
do
up with
exército.
something if you think about it. I mean, if there's no reason, then why have you been fighting by my side all this time?
It's because you...
I what?
Ih,
Nothing. I'll try thinking about it some
quase
more.
deixou escapar, hein?
Okay, but there's no rush. I'm always here if you want to talk.
Thanks. It's not like me to doubt myself like this. Feeling sad won't change anything. Alright. I'm going to find a reason to fight.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Thanks for cheering me up.
You were always cheering me up when we were kids, so it's my turn now.
You don't owe me anything. But I'm happy to hear you say that. Thanks for listening.
Sure. Just let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Don't worry. I will.
Beleza.
I don't think I've spoken to Hanabi lately.
Deixa eu ver aqui. Com ele não dá pra falar ainda. Acabou. Acabou. Então vamos fazer o seguinte, deixa eu salvar. Vou dar uma olhada nas mensagens também. Deixa eu ver. Não consigo me acalmar. É uma música romântica. Caramba, aqui ó. Amar é ficar preocupado e triste, não é? Você não tá errado, Gema. Bom, vamos lá. O que essa doidinha quer? Ela tava fazendo aquele programa de recuperação forçada, né? Vamos ver se ela conseguiu terminar.
I've added new functions to version 1.1 of the Forced Break program. It's a system that teaches you simple relaxation methods when you enter rest mode. Now give it a try.
I didn't come here to test this, Arashi.
Brabo.
Why don't you quit developing this program?
You came all the way here to tell me that? What a waste of time. You should have just refused when I invited you.
No, I think it's important for me to tell you this.
I'm all ears for your elegant speech, oh great one.
It's not like that. I just don't know about forcing a break through a program. There are easier ways to help people relax. You could offer to listen to their problems, or give them some advice.
I see. I'll have to explore those options. Why don't you tell me about your problems then, Yuito?
What?
I'm taking your suggestion. You have a lot of pent-up feelings because of all this hard work you're doing, right? So, out with it.
Põe pra
I
fora.
don't know where to start. Like my family and brother?
Chief Sumeragi? That's a bit of a touchy issue.
Yeah. I had no idea he was involved in something like that. He even set me up as a traitor. My dad didn't tell me anything either.
I understand your confusion. Although I can understand why the chief did what he did.
Does that mean you approve of their methods?
I didn't say that. I don't endorse them or forgive what they did.
Então ela é neutra.
However, the way they're willing to sacrifice their own family if necessary is something I can see myself doing.
Would you be able to do that to Major General Fubuki? You could sacrifice your own brother depending on the situation?
I would, but he wouldn't be able to make the same decision. For better or worse, he's still a child. You two are similar in that way.
What's that supposed to mean?
Children think they can save everyone, but that's not how reality works. There will always be something that needs to be sacrificed. Grown-ups have to figure out the line to draw on what to give up.
I think you hate being that kind of grown-up.
Is that so? Well, you might be right. If I stayed a kid, I might be happier thinking I could do anything. Being able to selfishly slack off whenever I want is something a grown-up gets to do. Pretty cool, right?
No, grown-ups shouldn't slack off.
You really are so much like him.
Pois é, né? Conforme passa, a gente consegue entender um pouco mais de cada personagem. Não durou nem um minuto de trabalho. Vamos lá, né? O que esse cara quer também? Estarei aí em breve.
You're late again, but it's fine. I forgive you.
Eu perdoo? Como assim, cara?
Thanks. So, what do you want?
I have some things to say about the way you fight.
The way I fight?
Yeah. I've seen you fight many times, and you have a lot of wasted movement.
Isso é verdade, cara. Mas a
You're no
culpa é minha,
longer
não
a
é dele.
cadet. If you want to call yourself an OSF soldier, don't just flounder around. On the battlefield, you need to always be reading your enemy's movements and consider your next move. Use your brain.
So he calls me here to criticize me? What the hell is he thinking?
Hey, are you listening? I'm spending my precious time on you here.
Hang on. I don't really know what's going on. Why did you want to talk?
Because you helped me before, however slightly. I'm returning the favor by giving you some advice.
That was advice? It sounded a lot like you were making fun of me.
What? You can leave if you don't want my advice. Thought you'd want to get stronger.
He's annoying, but he has been in the OSF longer than me. If he really wants to help, I guess I'll listen. All right, I'm all ears.
A wise decision. You can't win without hard work. Though I'm sure that doesn't make sense to someone who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
He can't stop with the insults. But he
Aposto
doesn't
que ele
have
não
any
tem
friends.
amigos.
Back to the subject. I told you to read your enemy's movements, but it must be hard for an inexperienced rookie to do that. Instead of relying on hazy knowledge, it's better to work on reaction time and calm decision-making skills.
I see.
Unfortunately, you lack both right now. It's a miracle you're still alive. Was it incredibly good luck, or was it your teammates? If you don't want to die young, you need to get better.
I listened to you and all you did was insult me. You hate my guts. Any reason why?
What? I go out of my way to help you, and you think that's an insult?
Come on, that last bit was definitely an insult.
Fine. I'll tell you if you really want to know. I
Aí,
haven't
mandou
liked
a
you
real
since the
agora.
first day I met you. Since I was scouted, I worked for years to get strong. I've been near death more times than I can count. How could I like someone who was born in the Sumeragi family and pampered his whole life?
Who my family is doesn't matter. I'm my own person.
No matter
Boa.
what you think of yourself, everyone else only sees the Sumeragi boy.
Fala, Fábio. Bem-vindo à live.
That may be true, but that's why everyone was prejudiced against me, even though I worked so hard. But if I say that, Shiden will have a field day with it.
If you don't like it, you have to become strong enough to surpass your name. But if you can't listen to advice, it'll be impossible. The fact that a volunteer soldier like you made it into Captain Seto's platoon had to have been because of your family connections.
What?
Another thing I hate is those dolls you guys collect. That little pack-in or whatever. What's cute about such
É,
a
agora ele
weird
já tá
little thing?
ofendendo o gosto pessoal dele.
There are some things you just don't say. It's Baki, not Packin. That's rude to Baki. What's with you anyway? You're just spewing insults now.
What? You're the one who complained when I was just trying to give you advice.
That wasn't advice. It was just nagging and insults. I've had enough. I'm out of here.
Fine.
What's with him? Did he actually think that was advice?
Saiu brabo.
It's like he's made of insults. Next time he calls me, I just won't show up.
Vamos ver o que ele vai falar na mensagem. Sempre tem uma mensagem depois, né? Que acontece um evento. Ih, só porque eu falei, dessa vez não teve. Beleza. Deixa eu salvar aqui. Eu sei que tem um treino novo na TV, mas eu não vou fazer ele agora não, porque o último treino que eu fiz foi muito difícil. Então eu vou pegar um pouquinho mais de level. Deixa eu só ver o que tá passando na TV. Agora eu sou um fugitivo. Enfim. Deixa eu só ver a missão aqui. Tá vendo? Tem missão de iniciante, que eu já fui mal pra caramba. Aí tem a de novato, mestre e especial, que ainda não liberei. Bom, não vou me enrolar mais não. Vamos ver como que a história vai se desenrolar agora.
I should rest a while. Do you guys have a minute? We need to talk about what we should do next.
We were talking about either going to Togetsu or Seiron.
Yeah, but I don't think there's much difference between Seiron and New Himuka. Especially when I think about those ampules. That's why I'm thinking about reaching out to Togetsu.
Does that mean our only option is defecting to Togetsu?
No, we're not just going to be running away. I have no idea what kind of place it is, after all. All I know is that it's an independent religious state, and that they may have information Suo and Seiron don't. Unlike my father and brother, I've grown up not knowing what this government, what this country is really like. Even now, there's probably more I don't know about this place than I do. That's why I want to find out. I just want to do whatever gives us the best chance to learn something new. What do you guys think?
I agree. The hideout might be safe, but nothing would change if we just sat here and held our breath.
Mas cedo ou mais tarde eles iam acabar achando esse
Togetsu's
esconderijo, né?
isolation
Se
means
eles
a
ficarem
lower
aí
chance of
parados
being
não vai mudar em
attacked
nada.
by Suo or Kasane on Seiron's behalf.
I don't know what kind of place it is, but it might be worth checking out.
I don't mean to make this a case of process of elimination, but I doubt we can get any more information from Suo or Seiron. Besides, as someone looking to uncover this country's secrets, I'm intrigued by Togetsu. It might also give me a chance to learn my brother's true intentions.
Actually, there is something I remember about Togetsu. A while back ago, my uncle had mentioned about a deal he had made with them for work.
You mean the OSF hospital?
Yeah. Even though it's an independent city, they apparently have normal business transactions.
What is it that they were dealing?
I think he said food and medical supplies, although I'm not sure if it's still going on to this day.
It's likely that there's more to the deal than that.
If the OSF hospital is involved, it will surely be connected to power research or metamorphosis technology.
Is it just me? Or does Togetsu seem a little fishy?
We have to accept a certain level of danger. As they say, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Yeah, I think so too. Thanks for remembering something so important, Hanabi. We'll be able to keep an eye out for that now.
You're coming, right? To Togetsu? I mean...
Of course. Whatever deals my uncle had with them have nothing to do with me. And if they're doing something bad, we'll just take them out.
Tem que separar, né?
I'm not sure we should go there looking to pick a fight.
Figuratively speaking.
I'm glad you'll be coming with us, Hanabi. You make people feel so... warm inside.
What? Really? Like, I set the mood for the group?
More like Togetsu is in the middle of snow-covered mountains.
What? You're after my pyrokinesis?
Oh, Commander, I guess we know our platoon's goal now.
Bom, já temos o
Yeah.
objetivo.
You're right. Let's move out. Our next destination is Togetsu.
Vamos lá. Fase 8. Coletando partes da história. O gelo. Verdade, né? Não teve fase ainda na neve desse jogo. Nossa, 1500 metros.
Mountain. It's all snow and ice.
It's cold. Colder than I thought.
Oh, gel de cura máximo. Mas eu tô sem dinheiro. Tem a luva nova. Luva não, né? A pistola. E as manoplas. Deixa eu comprar. Deixa eu ver se tem algum de defesa novo. Eu vou comprar esse aqui. Eu compro 2. Já equipo o meu time. Menos ele, né? Que eu tô com outro item. Eu vou equipar ele e ela por enquanto, que eu vou usar na luta. Depois que eu pegar mais dinheiro, eu compro pros outros. Cadê? Aqui. Cadê? Aqui. Na verdade dá pra equipar até em mais um, que eu tinha um no inventário e eu não tinha visto. Aqui. E aí eu vou colocar ela, deixa eu ver. Ela já tá certinho. Eu tava com ele com o de poder, mas eu acho que eu vou trocar pro de defesa mesmo. Cadê? Aqui. Beleza. Não, botão errado. Vamos lá. Eu tô sentindo falta daquela skill de ficar invisível do cara, hein? Era mó da hora. Bem útil.
Finally broke. Let's go, everyone.
Calma aí, será que aqui é a continuação? Não, é só um item. Opa, mas tem um bicho ali.
It's split. Take down the real one and the dummy will disappear. You can figure it out.
Here we go.
Tá, tô sem energia pra usar o negócio. Caramba, que chato esse bicho.
Apparently they're alterations of the snow and ice. They don't know what causes them, but they occur in snowy areas where others are.
Aí.
This is pretty rare.
You feel more comfortable with someone you're familiar with? That's fine with me.
Pera aí, aqui eu tô... Ah não, tá certo, tá certo.
That one explodes. Don't get too close to it. Using Luca's teleportation would make this easier.
Do you need help?
Found a weak spot. Yeah. If your
Nossa.
body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health. So be careful.
Entendi. Não é pra bater. É pra esquivar.
Might be effective.
It's over.
Nossa. Vacilei, mas ali era pra esquivar, não era pra bater nele.
I feel like we're always together. Do it, Yuito!
Watch out for electric attacks. You won't be able to move if you're electrified.
Esquivei. Droga, do segundo não esquivei.
All right.
I'm taking your fire. Your fault.
Good.
Cara, eu ainda tenho que entender esse bicho, mas parece que realmente não dá pra bater nele, tem que derrubar. Ou eu tenho que derrubar ele com a psicocinese e aí matar ele com o teleporte, não sei.
We need to do something about this block of ice to go further. It looks too big to move.
Can you break it, Yuito? Although, I guess we don't want you to overuse your power.
Pera aí que tá muito longe esse mapa aqui. Tá, o outro lado é melhor.
Then we can use my power to shorten the time we need.
It finally broke. Let's go, everyone.
Caramba!
That must be a weak spot.
Chato, hein? Tem um item ali.
Good.
Try using my power, Yumito.
I'll be your shield. Here we go.
Yuito, my power may be helpful.
Do you need help?
Boa, valeu.
I saw it.
Great job, Tsukumi. This is pretty rare. It sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you.
Boa, pelo menos um morreu.
I have to.
Faz tempo que não dava animação de foco, né? Putz, acabou. Caramba, que chato.
That was quick. No one's here. I guess they wouldn't be.
Togetsu is farther up the mountain. It acts like a natural fortress for the city.
Good timing.
All right.
Tem mais um ali.
Looks like there's a resource reading.
Tablete normalizador.
We've been walking for a long time. Wataru, how much farther to Togetsu?
Quite a while. You're not even halfway there.
Nossa.
It really is in the middle of the mountains. Are you okay, Luca?
Yes, I'll manage. These steep paths, though, they're hard for someone as small as I am.
Get behind me. I can at least block the wind.
Thank you. I should really start training like you do.
Togetsu is the home of the Faith's main temple. Do you know what kind of religion it is? Apparently it's kind of like a cult. That's what I heard, at least.
With their main temple this far from civilization, it's only normal to assume they'd be ascetics in tune with nature.
Let's see. The Togetsu faith. Ah, here we go. It's
É
a
uma religião de culto
moon-worshipping
à
religion.
lua.
One of their tenets is that the soul will return to the moon. The founder is Hitoyo Pope. The religion has a long history, but it looks like they've always lived quietly in the mountains here.
You would think the fact that New Himuka allows them to govern themselves must mean that they aren't that big.
I'm sure Kaguro knows a lot more. He was a Togetsu believer after
É
all.
verdade, o cara lá
Did
que
he
era
tell you
um...
anything, Sugumi?
chamam de pastor, né? Era dessa religião.
Kaguro, he didn't talk much about the Togetsu faith.
Oh. Well, they have a unique lifestyle there, but they're not totally cut off from us. I don't think they'll turn you away at the gate.
That's what former Major General Karin said. We probably won't be welcomed with open arms, but I hope they'll at least listen to us.
Tenho certeza que não, cara.
Okay, just a little farther to Togetsu.
Não vai ser tão simples assim. Save. Geralmente quando tem um save, né? Vai ter coisa mais difícil pra gente fazer. Deixa eu pensar. Tem que matar aquele lá que é um clone. Talvez a clarividência ajude. 2.
That attack worked! There must be a weak spot.
Na mosca. Boa. mais nada aqui.
It finally broke. Let's go, everyone.
Caramba, 2 estátuas gigantes ali, sabia.
My clairvoyance. Use it, Yuka.
Good, I made it. Thanks, Luca. I'll be your shield. Looks like the enemy dropped something rare. Don't get too close to that. You'll get caught in its explosion.
Putz, o bicho vai explodir agora. Ah, será que dá tempo? Corre, corre, corre. Aí. Foi mal, Gema. Mas você também não tomou dano, então não chora. Pô, sério?
Water attack? Getting wet limits your mobility, so be careful.
It's heavy.
If it's covered in oil, it should burn with a little fire.
Nice fire! You got this!
I can still fight.
Watch out for electric.
Tem que matar esses daqui logo.
Move if you're electrified.
Aí não, né?
That attack worked. That must be a weak spot.
Good. Some help, Luca.
My body is numb.
Merda. Levanta, 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 levanta.
Yumiko, let's get him. Witness my strength! I'll take care of it! Yuito, let me help you.
Quase, mano. Segura aí.
There's nothing I can't do.
Boa. Tem um item ali. Será que dá pra quebrar isso aqui? Não, fora de combate não. Eu achei que ia dar um poder especial, mas na verdade ele só quebrou pra ter mais destroços pra eu poder usar na luta. Pera aí que tem um item ali. Pelo menos... Ah não. Só tá indicando a estátua gigantesca. Aqui no mapa tem o triângulo, achei que era um item.
I'll warm us up with my pyrokinesis. Sorry. The sustained burn really tires me out. That's enough of that.
Ah, que sorte. Bom, não é um bom sinal, né? Falei.
It's coming.
You should be able to break the outer shell if you keep attacking. It sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on. Let's go.
Nossa, quase estou morto.
That was close.
Toma.
Now die. Come on.
That was impressive.
Another one. Leave it to me. It's over.
Nice. Vai aparecer mais, que eu sei.
This other creates dummies. We'll need to attack the real ones, so observe carefully.
Here we go. Yeah. There.
That must be a weak spot.
I can hit it. Come on.
That other shell is quite hard. Attacking something heavy by using psychokinesis.
Now die.
Finish, Yumiko!
Boa.
Looks like the enemy dropped something rare.
Não, é o outro.
It's heavy.
That attack worked. There must be a weak.
I can hit it. Come on. Thanks, Segumi.
Ah tá, acabou. Só tem esse aqui.
I'm taking your fire.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break.
Nossa, essa foi muito louca. Essa aqui acho que foi a mais da hora até agora que ele tem. Então tá, vamos ver aqui. Tá, pra lá. Quer dizer, eu acho que é pra lá, né?
Great job, Yuito. That last attack finished it.
Brabo. Nice. Nem tive trabalho pra matar os caras. Ih, ó, que da hora. Parece aqueles cubos do Maze Runner, né? Beleza, deixa eu salvar aqui. Espera aí que tem um negócio atrás dele. Não sei se dá pra gente subir. Aqui. Bom, tem 3 que explode.
You're free to use it.
Using Luca's teleportation would make this easier. If your body begins to burn with fire, it will drain your health, so be careful.
Bom, tanquei.
Do you need help?
Agora deixa eu ver o que eu faço pra... É, tem o tempo certinho pra esquivar. É, eu errei.
Maybe Sugumi's clairvoyance. Found a weak spot. Yeah. That one explodes. Don't get too close. Trading leads to results.
Bicho chato, mano.
Next, I need your help.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
I feel a little more confident.
Nossa, esse foi certinho, cara.
I can still fight. Some help, Luca.
That must be its weak spot.
Isolate them.
Gamma sclerokinesis might be effective. This is pretty rare. All right.
Boa, esquivei certinho. Tem um time perfeito pra você não tomar dano da explosão. O que faz se eu apertar o Ctrl 2?
Concentrate.
Não lembro. Vamos lá. Salvo automático ali. Caramba, é mais da hora do que eu pensei que ia ser essa igreja aí.
There you are. Master Yuito has arrived.
Mestre.
Welcome to Togetsu.
Huh? Hello? This isn't what I expected at all.
Lady Hanabi Ichijo, we are forever in your uncle's debt.
Yes, thank you. So, what does he do for you again, my uncle?
He mainly provides us with food and medical supplies, and we give him resources in return.
Resources.
Thank you for this warm welcome. I didn't expect it on an unannounced visit. So we...
You are interested in our knowledge, yes?
Huh?
You are a special guest. Please come with me.
Tá meio estranho isso aí, né? Eles já esperavam eles.
It seems we're being welcomed in, though I don't know why.
You could say it's a stroke of luck, but that's a little too convenient.
It looks like they know we're here for information.
It seemed like they knew about Yuito and me too.
I don't see anything or anyone strange around us, but
O poder dela tá
there are
limitado.
many things I can't see.
It honestly doesn't feel right to me, but we won't know anything unless we keep going. Let's follow those people. Sugumi, let us know the moment you notice anything. You too, Wataru.
Got it.
Copy that. Be careful.
Bom, não cortaram a comunicação, então acho
Look
que
at all of them.
pelo menos por enquanto
It's
tá tudo ok.
amazing. Are these real books? If I could, I would like to read them all.
Estranho demais isso aqui, cara.
What is this place?
Please speak to history. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Speak? Who are we supposed to speak to?
Besides us, there's no one else in this
Vai ser uma
room.
inteligência artificial, será?
Oh, maybe she means we should read the book on that desk.
What is it that you seek?
Falei que era.
What's going on? Why is there an image of Kyoka?
Name, Kyoka.
Nossa, boa pergunta.
One relevant result. I will provide information about Kyoka Eden. Kyoka Eden is one of the design children created in Togetsu.
Forjada.
Design what? What does this thing mean, created?
Design children. I've heard that phrase before. If I'm not mistaken, they're people that were designed with specific genes for desired outer appearance and physical
Tá,
ability.
eles manipulam o DNA da
I
pessoa
looked
pra
into it
criar
too.
ela
It's basically
na
what
teoria
Luca said,
perfeito,
but
né?
It says it's just a theory and impossible to implement.
Yes, it's kind of hard to believe. How could a mere religious group have such advanced technology? And how could Kyoka be one of them?
I've never heard that she was involved with Togetsu, but this vision really does look like her.
This form is not Kyoka Eden. It is Dr. Hitoyo Pope, the expert in neuroscience and power research, and founder of the Togetsu faith.
É uma outra pessoa.
What? So you're saying Kyoka and Dr. Pope have the same face?
Yes, Kyoka Eden was created based on Dr. Pope.
Dr. Pope made Kyoka?
No. Dr. Pope passed away nearly 2,000
Nossa,
years
2000
ago
anos.
and is no longer with us.
2,000 years ago? The Togetsu faith is that old?
That's the same time that New Himuka was founded.
Oh, I see. So, does that mean there's information here on New Himuka from that period? Huh?
The moon watches over you.
It's gone.
Acabou as
It
perguntas.
felt like we were having a conversation with it, but I think this is just a database searching terminal with voice controls. And from the looks of it, this terminal doesn't have permission to answer Yuito's last question.
So, can we just try to sit somewhere else?
It doesn't seem too dangerous. Whether or not the information is accurate is another matter.
Right. Okay, let's try another terminal.
Vamos ver. Bom, não dá pra escolher, só dá pra escolher um que o jogo deixa. Então vamos na ordem que o jogo colocou, né?
Let me try sitting this time.
What is it that you seek?
Where should I start? Let's see. What was New Himuka like when the country was first founded?
New Himuka. I will provide information on the country's history. New Himuka was founded 2,020 years ago on
2020
Earth as a nation of
anos
ark
na Terra.
citizens.
Ark citizens? What's that?
The title of the colonists that came to Earth from the moon.
What?
Ih, veio gente da
The
Lua.
moon?
Yes, in the beginning, mankind prospered on Earth. But let us take a look at what happened 3,000 years ago. Environmental changes caused by a shift in the Earth's orbit drastically decreased the human population for a period of time. Humans emigrated to the moon and built a city there to ensure the survival of their species. From there, they moved forward with renovating Earth's environment.
What are you saying?
After the 1,000-year renovation project, Earth's environment became mostly inhabitable again. So a group of colonists were dispatched from the moon. They were the Ark.
I'm not sure I'm quite getting it. You're saying people moved from the Earth to the Moon and then came back down to Earth?
Wait a minute, I can't keep up.
Calma, foi quase o
They
que aconteceu
dispatched
no
colonists.
desenho do
Correct me if I'm wrong,
do
but
Wall-E.
you mean that
Só
a
que em
group
vez de
of
eles irem
people
pra
were
Lua,
selected to leave
eles
the
deixaram a
moon?
Terra ruim,
That is
aí
right.
foram pra uma nave
If that's true,
e quando a Terra
then there are
começou a
still
ficar
people
boa
on the
assim,
moon,
que dava pra morar
right?
de novo, eles voltaram pra Terra.
What did you say?
Caramba.
Huh?
A diferença é que no Wall-E foi o Wall-E que levou a mensagem, né? Aí eles estavam vigiando o tempo todo a Terra.
Oh. What do you think?
I gave up trying to understand halfway through.
it's so absurd that I almost want to believe it's just a Togetsu fairy tale.
There's no mention of it at all in my info network. It's probably just some religious scripture of Togetsu.
If colonists founded New Himuka, then the founding father, Yakumo
Então o
Sumeragi,
ancestral dele
came from the moon.
é da Lua.
Um,
Quer dizer,
hang on. Your ancestor
ele é da
came
Terra,
from
né?
the
Mas
moon?
é do povo que tava morando
If
na Lua
what
na
this
época.
vision says is true, all the people on Earth are descended from colonists from the moon.
If all that stuff about the moon is true, that means New Himuka is hiding this information.
Is there some kind of reason they don't want anyone to know?
I'm like high-key afraid of the other terminals now.
Well, I'm done sitting here.
Vamos pro próximo.
Someone watching. No one should be there though.
It appears we should remain vigilant.
Let me give it a try.
What is it that you seek?
Continuing from before, are there still people currently living on the moon?
I cannot properly answer that request.
Why not?
At this time, all communications with the moon are suspended.
Cortaram todas as comunicações. Então não é garantido.
Oh, the extinction belt.
Yes. Due to the effects of the extinction belt, no information from the moon reaches Earth.
Huh? But with the extinction belt there, the colonists wouldn't have been able to come down from the moon.
They'd be attacked by others.
No. When the colonists made their descent from the moon, the extinction belt did not exist yet.
It appeared after the colonists came to Earth?
Yes, that
Ou
is
seja, as
correct.
criaturas apareceram depois que eles
We
vieram
were
da Lua pra
taught
Terra.
that the extinction belt was born in the spring of extinction.
That happened when the nation was founded.
The colonists came to Earth, then the extinction belt appeared, and New Himuka was founded. That lines up. That being said, that isn't enough proof for us to believe it.
So the others appeared with the extinction belt.
That is incorrect. The others suddenly started appearing long after the extinction belt appeared.
Depois? Mas como assim?
What? It wasn't at the same time? But aren't others born in the extinction belt?
The moon watches over you.
Bem a pergunta-chave, hein? Mas eu já tenho certeza de como é criado as
Now I really
criaturas.
do feel like the moon is watching me.
Certeza que não é do nada assim.
The others are even
Que vem
more
do céu.
mysterious now.
Gemma, are you alright?
Yeah, but I just can't get myself to believe all of this. How about everyone else?
I can't go along with it either, but all we can do for now is accept it and try to get more information.
There's one more terminal. We need to learn all we can while we're
É o
here.
último, hein?
Do the rest of you feel something strange?
Yeah.
Peraí que eu recebi uma mensagem cerebral. Então vamos lá. Toda a população humana migrou para a Lua há cerca de 3.000 anos por causa da mudança ambiental na Terra. Que é o que está acontecendo agora na vida real, né? Mas a gente ainda não está no nível que tem que mudar para a Lua. E eles construíram a capital na Lua. Depois que o projeto deu certo, eles enviaram um grupo de imigrantes para testar se estava realmente ok. E esse cara aqui, que é o ancestral do nosso protagonista, foi um dos caras que estavam na arca. Então ele foi lá e fundou a cidade nova, né? Que mais? Primavera da Ruptura foi depois que a cidade nasceu. Então tem essa questão que tá pendente ainda. Tipo, teve o cinturão, que na teoria é o que faz surgir as criaturas, mas o computador falou que na verdade as criaturas surgiram bem depois de que o cinturão foi fundado. Então tá meio estranho isso aí. Então vamos... Antes de eu acessar o último, deixa eu colocar meus pontos de habilidade aqui. Eu tava upando campo cerebral. Não, eu tava pegando aqui, né? E esse aqui era... aumenta o dano e a área. E esse aqui... coleta automaticamente itens. Corrida no ar. Ataques de arma para inderar arma contínua. Boa. E eu tenho 2 pontos. Deixa eu colocar aqui. Vamos lá, né?
Then all said.
What is it that you seek?
Let me try being direct this time. What exactly are others?
I cannot access the information you seek here.
Acesso ao Baby?
Access to Babe is necessary.
Babe?
So the terminals here can't answer.
That may be true, but the vision hasn't disappeared. Also, I'm sure you've all realized by now. Isn't it weird that our random questions and the permissions of the terminals all lined up?
É, tá tudo muito arquitetado, né?
You're saying Togetsu has some kind of plan here?
I'm sure they do, but I don't know what it is.
The reason we came here is to gather any information we couldn't find in Suo or Seiron. Maybe they knew about that? Of course, this could all be made up.
But what happens if we match everything we heard to Major General Fubuki's plans? Will we just tell everyone that we came from the moon? There's no proof.
É, sem prova vai ser igual você falar que existe alienígena hoje em
You're
dia.
right. Even if it is true,
Os caras vão
it was
achar que você é
2000
doido.
years ago. That's ancient history to us now.
Yeah, I think so too. We need information to appeal to our the people's current sense of danger.
I will provide information on current sense of danger.
Huh?
Kunad Gate, the pseudo-black hole that appeared above Kunad Highway. That is called the Kunad Gate.
It's talking about that localized gravitational anomaly. There actually hasn't been much news about that. What's dangerous about it?
This gravitational anomaly is continuing to expand daily, and is expected to consume Earth in the near future.
E aí, ó. Acharam que não tinha
The Earth is going to be
importância.
swallowed by the Kunad Gate?
É só um
The
buraco negro.
Kunad Gate is expected to expand in response to the power of Yuito Sumeragi.
Ué, como assim?
It is likely that the destruction of Earth is unavoidable.
Why is it mentioning Yuito?
The destruction of Earth. And you're saying it's Yuito's fault? That's ridiculous.
But there is nothing to fear. All will be saved if you trust in the teachings of Togetsu.
Hang on. What about my power? What does the Kunad Gate have to do with me?
The Kunad Gate is a trivial problem. The correction of the incorrect universe is essential to create the true future. Souls return to Mother Moon. The moon watches over you.
Caramba.
Hey!
Don't let what it said bother you. It was probably just trying to scare us.
The Kunad Gate. I did indeed hear that hole is pulling in things around it.
Mas o que tem a ver com o poder dele? Sendo que ele nasceu sem poder, né? Já
The hole will
Foi o
get
que o cara
bigger
falou no hospital.
and swallow the earth?
No, it's dangerous to take that at face value. Yuito, I know hearing your own name shocked you, but this might be a trap. We can't let ourselves be misled.
Yeah, it doesn't feel true. But if what they're saying is true, could that be the reason why Kasane tried to kill me?
Será que ela sabe tanta coisa além de mim assim?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm fine. There isn't any proof, but it might be best for me to talk to Kasane, just to make sure. But if I find out that it is indeed true, and the Kunad Gate is linked to my power in some way, what am I gonna do?
Okay, we're done checking the terminals. But I wonder what this babe, the last terminal mentioned, is.
Baby.
Yeah, I wonder what it meant by that.
I see you seek information on Babe.
You scared me.
Será que ela vai me levar de boa assim?
Please proceed through the door in front of you. Babe awaits.
Sorry, but what is Babe?
The city computer managing Togetsu. Similar to Arahabaki in Suo.
They have something like that?
This way, please.
Tá.
This is suspicious.
É uma
No matter
inteligência
how you look at
artificial.
it.
Outsiders would in no way be allowed access to a system on the level of Arahabaki.
And you gotta wonder, why would such a small religious group need a computer like that too?
Leaving now is not an option for us. Let's just see what this Babe terminal thing is.
There's a huge room on the other side of that door. I can see something. It appears to be a terminal.
Bom,
Be careful.
se for uma inteligência artificial igual o Jarvis, a gente tá safe.
We'll get out right away.
Agora,
if
se
things
for uma
look bad.
inteligência artificial igual a Skynet, aí a gente tá ferrado.
It must be Babe. We don't know what might happen. Let's stay on our toes.
Nossa, cara, olha isso. Essa fase aqui tá bem desenhada, hein? Tirar uma foto aqui.
Is this the Babe terminal?
Yes. This way, Master Yuito. Babe will answer all of
Engraçado
your
que desde que eu
questions.
entrei aí, né, eles estão me chamando de
I'm sure
mestre.
you are having difficulty believing all you learned here today. That doubt
Certeza
will
que tem
turn to
algum
belief
motivo.
if you speak with Babe. Please trust in the teachings. The moon is always watching over you.
Wataru, do you copy?
Cortou a comunicação.
No good. This room is cut off from Cynet.
Let's get the information we need and get out quickly. We're too vulnerable here.
É da hora mesmo
Yeah.
esse lugar, mano.
Let's start up the terminal for now.
As estátuas
careful.
gigantescas lá ficou bem legal.
Oh, I guess there's no vision of Dr. Pope this time. How do we get information out of this? This feels like an SAS. What is... I can't... My body...
Será que... Ih, a Cassane.
What you're doing is too dangerous. Cut the connection now! Can you hear me, Yuito?
Kasane? The connection... Babe is trying to take over my brain?
Yuito?
Yuito!
Boa, tira ele daí.
Are you okay?
What just happened?
It seems like they were trying to hijack my brain. Thanks for disconnecting me.
We have to stop.
That believer was acting strange. They might have been after Yuito's brain from the very beginning.
Luckily enough, Yuito's all right. Let's give up on the info and get the hell out of here.
Yeah. But I wonder if they'll just let us leave.
É, claro que não.
Yuito, I forced myself in because I was nearby.
Kasane! You're in Togetsu too? Wait, before that, thanks for saving me.
Instead of thanking me, why don't you help me? Arashi and the others have been captured.
They have?
They're being held in some room, but I don't know which one. Are you in Babe's terminal? I want you to try to unlock all the doors in Togetsu from there.
Okay, I'll try.
What are they doing in Togetsu? No,
É,
I
tem
don't have
algo
time to
estranho.
think
E ela
about
tá
that
por
now.
perto, né?
Babe is the computer that controls all of Togetsu, right? Maybe it can unlock all of the doors.
Why do you ask all of a sudden?
Kasane forced a brain talk connection with me. She said Arashi and the others are locked in a room somewhere.
What? Kasane's in Togetsu?
Is she after you again?
No, I only realized I was in danger because she warned me. She wouldn't have helped me if she was planning to kill me.
All right. It's unlikely that Kasane or her platoon are working with Togetsu. So something must have happened to them.
Luca?
We can't let Yuito be taken over. Don't worry. It
Será que é
looks
algo
like I
que
can
é só
operate it normally.
pro Yuito que tá travado?
Helping Kasane platoon is all well and good. But we have to make a plan to get ourselves out of here.
Right. If I just unlock this.
Deu ruim.
That's to be expected. But this should let them escape as well.
Thanks, Luca. Everyone, let's get out of here.
Bom, agora corre, né?
And I'm connected. Is everyone alright?
Boa.
We're okay, but we might be in trouble. We need to get out of here.
We have to escape Togetsu.
Não dá pra vasculhar, tem que ser só uma. Então é por aqui.
They're coming. Stay on your toes.
Shinobis.
Move! Kasane?
Did she come with Kyoka?
Ih,
No, wait. This is...
Hey, quit messing around. Your way out's getting closed off.
I'm breaking through!
será que então aquela moça que salvou ele, né, que ele tem aquela lembrança quando era criança, era a original? E a Kazane agora na verdade é um desses clones?
What was it that just attacked us? They look just like Kasane and Kyoka.
Tô achando que é, hein, mas
Design children.
não tenho certeza.
So it's not just Kyoka. Kasane is one of Togetsu's design children too?
Exato.
Can you think of another reason they'd have the same face?
Enemies approaching at 4 o'clock. Reinforcements, maybe.
There's no time to talk. Just focus on getting out of there.
Bom, pelo menos deve ter dado pra sair tranquilo. Salvar, né? Depois de tudo isso.
Being needed on the front line is something soldiers are grateful for.
Eu achei que esse item não ia voltar, não. Ah, olha aquilo, já tem um monte. Se eu fizer certinho, eu vou correr no meio e fazer todo mundo se explodir. Vamos lá.
Don't get too close to that other. You'll get caught in the explosion. Watch out for electric. You won't be able to move if you're electrified.
Viu? Essa skill do Gema é muito boa, cara. Só que assim, eu tinha que estar longe, né? Porque se eles explodem com meus aliados do lado, aí eles que morrem. Chegou na parte boa do jogo. E eu já tava achando legal até agora. Se ficar melhor. Ah, deve ser o último hit. Prancha de surf. Ah, droga, errei um. Vou ter que voltar e matar. O que já tava bom ficou melhor. Cadê aquele lá? Morreu? Ah, não, tá ali, ó. Ah, na hora que eu ia dar o último hit.
Looks like there's a resource nearby.
Será que é boss? Ou é só inimigo?
Doesn't look like anyone's following us. Maybe they gave up.
Looks like it, but stay on your guard.
I wonder if Kasane's team got out all right.
Whoa, other reading closing in. It's a big one.
Boss.
Dead ahead.
Now there are others?
Não pode pifar agora não, mano.
Are you okay?
Not now. No. There's no way I can drink that. I'm fine. I can fight.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it.
That ice is like armor, but my power might be able to melt.
Nossa, que mentira.
Shell breach confirmed. Put the pressure on.
Nossa, eu tomei um soco, cara. Que tirou 1000 de vida. Boa, valeu, mano.
Sorry for the trouble.
Não, não, é esse aqui. Ai, caramba.
Let's regroup.
I appreciate the help.
Hanabi, let's go.
Tô quase entrando em foco.
Great, I'm stoked. Come on.
Here we go. One bolt.
You're free to use it.
Yumito, a member is in danger.
Is everyone okay? Here we go.
Do you need help?
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
Nossa, que bicho chato, velho.
Successfully reached shell. Attack now.
Toma.
Your mobility declines when you're wet. Rest a bit.
Caramba.
You guys good?
Thanks a lot.
Yo, Yumito.
That must be a sweet spot.
Boa.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it. This other's punches are as heavy as its size implies. It would be reckless to approach with no strategy.
Boa, valeu.
Do it, Yuito!
Oh. Caramba, na hora que eu apertei o T pra me curar. Que merda. Vamos lá.
I'm taking your fire.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
That ice is like armor. But my power might be able to melt it.
Successfully reached shell. Attack now.
Boa.
power to get inside the water. That must be its weak spot. Here we go.
Droga, quase quebrou.
You guys good?
Thanks a lot.
Hanami, let's go!
You should be able to break the outer shell and keep attacking.
Nossa, 3 esquivas seguidas. Nice.
Shell breach confirmed. Put the pressure on.
Droga, eu não consegui usar o G, porque eu usei a outra coisa.
Your mobility declines when you're wet.
De novo, ele vai pra baixo da terra, cara.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks. This other's punches are as heavy as its size implies. It would be reckless to approach with no strategy. A member is in danger.
Droga, apertei o botão errado na hora de interceptar.
Is everyone okay?
Support the downed member.
Pay attention.
I need your help.
It's down. Give it everything you've got. That attack worked. That must be a weak spot.
Boa. Acho que agora se eu usar o campo cerebral eu consigo matar ele.
I'm taking your fire.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it. Someone's down. This isn't good. Successfully breached shell. Attack
Rest
now.
a bit.
I need to support the
Aí agora apertei o botão certo, hein?
Your mobility declines when you're wet.
Merda.
Let's regroup.
That must be a weak spot.
Hanami, let's go.
You should be able to break the outer shell and keep attacking.
Tá quase, não vou nem precisar usar o campo cerebral. Só se eu for morrer. Aí eu uso pra me curar. Boa. Nice.
Nice!
Target eliminated. And everyone's safe.
Espero que não tenha sido uma ilusão, que ele
How's
tenha
your head?
pifado no
Don't
meio da
strain
luta
yourself.
e tenha acontecido outra coisa.
I'm better now. Sorry I made you worry.
Yuito, can you and your platoon hear me?
Kasane! Oh, I'm glad you're okay.
Are you near us?
Yes, but we're closer to Togetsu than you, and we're still running. Let me make a suggestion. You learned something in there, right? Why don't we exchange intel? And we have a lot to talk about.
And here I was thinking she wouldn't want to talk. Okay. I was thinking the same thing.
Good, that settles it.
Bom, tem que ver se ela é
We'll
confiável,
be
né?
waiting halfway up Hiano Mountain.
Roger that. See you then.
Sorry. I should have checked with you guys first.
You're the one Kasane is after. If that's what you want to do, I don't mind. But can you trust her?
I told you that she saved me in Togetsu. I think she had a reason for trying to kill me. So I want to talk to her.
What are you gonna do if she doesn't want to talk and just attacks you?
É, uma boa pergunta.
Then I'll fight.
Okay, if you say so, Commander. Let's get down the mountain for now.
If I'm right about how she sounded, we should be able to talk.
I'm a little
Essa
worried
luta
about
aqui foi
meeting up with
tensa.
Kasane. I mean, I hope we can talk to her, but...
I'm not just going along blindly, but it was your decision. I want to respect that.
Yeah.
Espero que não seja uma armadilha.
They're here. It's all of Kasane platoon.
Kasane! Looks like all of you made it out okay.
I was able to rescue them thanks to your help.
I should be thanking you. I would have been taken over by Babe if you hadn't been there.
Hey, Kasane. You're not going to try and kill Yuito again, are you?
I already told you. She was the one that saved me.
I know. But I want to hear her say it.
You have all the right in the world to doubt me. In fact, I don't blame you for it either. Yes, I think it's best to talk for now. We should talk and find a better solution, rather than just forging ahead on assumptions. It took me too long to come to this decision, and I apologize for that.
Something's different about you. Can you tell me what happened? Why did you try to kill me?
I know this will sound ridiculous, but please hear me out. I tried to kill you because I was asked to. By you. 50 years in the
Ih,
future.
caramba. Essa eu não esperava.
50 years in the future? What are you talking about?
I completely understand how you feel. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, there's no way I would have believed it either.
Do you remember when Captain Seto died on the Kunad Highway, and we saw that strange sight? My time travel power, the red strings, activated. Then we jumped 50 years into the future.
What? You went to the future?
Red strings. That's right. You said you have dreams about those.
It wasn't a dream. I have the ability to travel through time. A power called red strings. And Yuito, apparently you have the same power as well.
What?
Fios vermelhos.
I know we both use psychokinesis, but that's not what you're saying.
It seems you understand these red strings a lot better than the rest of us. Just where did you get that knowledge? Was that from the future too?
Yes, it was. We saw Yuito in the future. He told me quite a lot.
He also asked you to kill me.
Right. I'll tell you everything I learned in the future. That should answer everyone's questions.
Caramba, essa daí de viagem no tempo eu não esperava que ia acontecer, não.
Who should I ask first?
Bom, vamos deixar ela pro final, né? Então vamos perguntar aqui pra essa aqui
The
primeiro.
thing that appears when the red strings are used is like a device to time travel. That's apparently what the Kunad Gate is. Normally, it appears only for an instant and disappears immediately, but this time it didn't go away.
Então aquele buraco lá era esse poder, só que agora não.
Left open like that, the gate will eventually
subiu.
swallow the world. It was really bad 50 years in the future.
E o doidão aqui, vamos ver o que
In
você
that
tem pra
world,
falar.
the Kunad Gate was much bigger than it currently is here in our time. The end of the world. That's what it looked like. It seems that in that future, the gate had expanded so much that nothing could be done to stop it.
At first, none of us could believe what we had heard in the future. It was just too hard to swallow. We got some news in Seiran, then a bunch of stuff happened, and now we can pretty much believe it. But I have to admit, it's gotta be hard to believe just hearing it for the first time.
É, cara.
It was when Kasane used the red strings that the Kunad Gate opened. But when her power activated, it resonated with yours, Yuito. That's why the gate won't close. On top of that, the gate seems to be slowly expanding. And looking at the news we got from Seiran, it more or
Então o
less
que tá
matches
acontecendo
up.
agora bate com o que o Yuito do futuro falou pra ela. Tem que jogar a história dela pra conseguir entender tudo. É, eu imaginei que se jogar com ela, nessa parte aí da ponte, a gente vai ver o futuro, né? E não do jeito que a gente viu agora, que ficou meio nas
The power
cegas.
we both have is actually gravikinesis. It just looks like psychokinesis.
Gravitocinese.
When that gravikinesis becomes strong enough to travel through space and time, it's called red strings. I had no idea about that either.
Caramba.
The Kunad Gate will disappear if Yuito dies. That's what future Yuito said.
That just can't be true.
It was already too late in the future, which is why he asked me that favor. He wanted me to kill you in the past, so the Kunad Gate could be eliminated before it got too large.
So my power affected the Kunad Gate. I've had a bad feeling since listening to that vision in Togetsu. I can't believe I was right.
So you knew.
Yeah. I didn't want to believe it, but it's true. So, the me in the future... I guess I just wasn't able to end it myself. How lame.
That's not true. The you in that time was great, and you right now is special too.
I have to admit, I never thought you'd be complimenting me. Thanks. That makes me feel a little better. I'm proud I have the same power as you.
That reminds me, how is your brain doing? Has it settled down at all?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm getting by. I told you not to worry. All right, we should exchange intel.
Then first and foremost, we got some questions. Especially about Kyoka.
Yes, of course you would.
Kyoka, are you one of the design children from Togetsu?
Yes, I'm a clone made in
Lá,
Togetsu.
viu? É
My
clone
genes
mesmo.
come from the founder of the Togetsu faith, Dr. Hitoyo Pope. The city is filled with chosen psionics, designed from the same genetic data as me. We are the children of Togetsu.
I see. I guess that's why Kyoka and Dr. Pope look the same. We were shocked when we saw Dr. Pope's vision in the Togetsu facility.
I hate to ask this, but if she was one of the Togetsu followers...
Yes, Kyoka was a spy. She was spying on Kasane. But that's not the case anymore. She decided to live as one of us. I vouch for Kyoka. She's definitely not our enemy.
Yeah, I believe you.
What? That was fast.
The way Kasane looks at Kyoka is proof enough. Though, that's kind of an embarrassing way to put it. Honestly, I don't know much about Kyoka, so I can't really make this decision myself. But I do know Kasane. I wanted to talk to her to decide what to do, and I thought it was best to trust her. If I trust Kasane, then I trust the people she does.
Shiden, there's no need to get so riled up. You know very well this is the kind of person Yuito is.
Yeah, I just remembered how stupid he is.
Hey, Kasane. If Kyoka is one of the design children, does that mean you are too?
What? What are you talking about?
In Togetsu, we saw design children with the same face as Kasane's.
Yes, I probably am.
That's a weird way to say it. This is the first I've heard of this. Care to extrapolate?
Então ela também não... Eles, na verdade, não sabiam, né?
I remembered Mother. From what I recall, I was told I was one of the design children. It only just came back to me, so it doesn't feel real. That's why I said it like that.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. It must be a painful memory for you. You look so sad. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
You're very kind, Hanabi. But of course you should have asked. Don't worry about it. And thank you.
You're so nice to her, Kasane.
Really? I wasn't trying to be. Anyway, is there anything else you wanted to ask about?
Yeah, there is. If you know anything about humans coming from the moon, I'm hoping you can tell me more about it.
Huh? Did you hit your head or something?
Ih, eles também não sabiam disso.
So you guys don't know about this?
Wait, what he said is true?
Yes.
All right. I guess we should explain what we've been told.
We learned all of this after looking through Togetsu's archive, so I honestly don't know if we should really believe all of it.
But if you were a Togetsu spy, Kyoka, you would know if this is true or not.
Yes, that's indeed what we were taught. But if that was also part of the conspiracy, then...
Actually, no. It's true.
Ih, ela, ele sabe.
What do you mean, Kagura?
Tsugumi, don't look at me like that. I can't stand it when you look at me like that.
Kaguro, there's a lot I want to ask you. But for now, tell us about history as Togetsu sees it. Do all Togetsu believers know this?
Right, about that. The faith. That's all a lie. Just a way to get Togetsu independence. Besides, the place is mostly made up of design children.
I must say, it didn't look like a religious establishment to me. So does that mean that you are one of the design children as well, Kaguro?
Now, I said mostly, didn't I? I'm a colonist from the moon.
Ih, ele veio da lua, mano.
Get real. Even if there actually were colonists from the moon, that would have been 2,000 years ago.
Cold sleep.
Yes, exactly. A few dozen colonists are being kept in cold sleep in a Togetsu facility. They wake us up in turns to check on the state of the Earth, and then we're supposed to contact the moon.
Hold on. Does that mean you're from the same generation as Yakumo?
Look, I don't expect you to believe me right away or anything, but it's the truth. The people of New Himuka wanted to live on Earth, so those that wanted to return to the moon made Togetsu. Togetsu doesn't care about New Himuka or Seiran. They're an egotistical lot that wants to return to the moon instead of living on this crappy, other-filled planet. But as long as the extinction belt is there, they can't go back. Not only that, there's news that others are attacking the moon too. So they got to thinking, what can they do to save their homeland and escape Earth? They need to make it so the colonization never even happened in the first place.
The red strings. The time travel
Por isso que eles querem o poder do Yuito. Agora faz sentido.
They want to go back in time and negate it all from ever happening. But wouldn't humanity eventually attempt to colonize Earth again and repeat this history?
To be precise, the plan is to only take the moon and Earth back in time with a few exceptions.
Is that even possible? Taking only a portion of the universe back in time?
They believe the red strings can do it. They plan to leave records of this timeline's history in the areas that were not taken back in time, so future generations won't attempt to colonize Earth again.
Hang on. I'm getting confused. That's so outrageous. I don't know how to take it all in.
Whether you want to believe it or not, Togetsu actually managed to create the red strings to carry out their plan. Kasane is the result of that, although it's pretty strange how Yuito has a similar power.
Let's suppose everything he said is true. That means this isn't really the time to be squabbling over New Himuka or Seiran.
Exatamente, o negócio da conspiração é só pontinho perto do todo agora que foi revelado.
That's not right. We can't let them succeed. We're all here trying to survive.
Kagero, why would someone at the center of Togetsu's plan reveal all this to us? Can we assume that you are planning to abandon them as well?
Ruining their plan is something I've been working towards since the beginning. That's why I joined them, to get in the way.
That sounds great and all, but how are we supposed to believe you?
You don't have to. If you've got a problem with me, I'll walk. But whatever happens, I'm not going to sit back and let them get away with erasing this history. I left my family on the moon. I won't let them take her existence, too.
Kagero means it. I can tell. It's been a long time since I've seen him like this. So please, trust him.
Tsugumi.
Tsugumi knows Kagero best. I think we can trust her judgment. Besides, I have a feeling you trust him already.
Yeah. If Tsugumi trusts him, then I trust him too.
And if Yuito does, then I do too. Of course, I'll kill him if he betrays us.
Of course. I keep making fun of them for being naive, but that's what ends up saving me.
If we're going to believe Kagero, then we have to believe all of the history about the colonists from the moon too. And then figure out what we can do knowing that.
We're stopping Togetsu's plan. That's all we can do. But it's too much for us to handle alone. We need someone who can move nations.
Are you going to ask New Himuka for help? We're fugitives there.
Even so, we have to. That doesn't mean I forgive them for the things they're doing, though. If they know what Togetsu is trying to do, they might realize their terrible actions are all in vain.
What if we asked Seiran for help? If they know about the Togetsu threat, they might realize that New Himuka isn't who they should be fighting.
I wonder. As far as I know, both New Himuka and Seiran should have a clear understanding about the moon colonists and their history. On top of that, they're both scheming to survive.
At least it's better than nothing. I don't want to just sit here and wait to be erased.
Indeed. So, we should split up and give it a shot?
Yes, let's do that. Yuito, you go to New Himuka.
And you go try explaining things to Seiran. Now we're finally after the same thing.
Let's do our best.
Isso aí. Vamos lá. Bom, agora é só voltar pro esconderijo. Bem na hora.
I didn't think we'd find out so much in Togetsu.
É, revelou muita coisa aí. De uma vez, na verdade.
All we did was go to Togetsu, but it felt like such a long journey.
Good work, everyone. That was a lot to take in.
It's a bit difficult to accept it all. But I'm glad we know now.
The world we normally see is so small, but our horizons have expanded. And now it's clear that there's another world out there.
I'm glad we're on better terms with Kasane, too. That's one less thing to worry about.
Hey, everyone. About the Kunad Gate.
How your power is affecting it?
Entendeu aí? Sim,
Oh,
deu pra entender.
Haruka let me see Seiran's investigation into it, but the results were the same. At least we know it really is, well, getting bigger.
What if Yuito doesn't use his power? If he avoids combat, for instance?
No, I looked at the Kunad Gate investigation papers as well. At this point, I couldn't really find a link between Yuito's specific actions and the gate's expansion.
What? So it doesn't have anything to do with Yuito?
No. You could say that just the existence of his power is affecting it. It's pretty much safe to assume that the gate will continue to expand as long as Yuito
Tem a ver
lives.
com o poder dele, na verdade, não ele pessoalmente.
I am sorry for how that sounded.
Então, se tivesse uma forma de tirar o poder dele, né? Aí ele não precisaria morrer pra o portal parar de crescer.
Nothing will change if I try to ignore it. If it's like you say, then I don't need to worry about staying out of fights, do I?
We do not know all the details about the Kunad Gate, but I think that is correct.
What are you thinking, Yuito?
I want to ask you all a favor.
What is it?
After hearing all that in Togetsu, I'd be lying if I said I didn't think that killing me was the only option for us now. But there's still things I need to do. Things I need to learn. We can never say for certain that there is no other way unless we search for one. Just like we didn't know about the moon until we went to Togetsu, there might be a way to stop the gate that we don't know about yet. I'm sure Kasane had the same idea, and that's why she stopped trying to kill me. So, I want you to help me think of a way to get rid of the Kunad Gate.
You had me a little anxious for a moment.
Eles acharam que ele ia pedir pra eles matarem ele.
Gemma's right. That was the
Certeza.
plan all along.
Don't forget about my info network. I'll find out even the most secret information.
This isn't just your problem. No matter what's going on with the world, you have to remember we're a team.
There has to be a way. And I know we'll find it if we look together. We have to save both you and the whole world.
You guys... I thought you'd say that, but I guess I was a little worried. So... thank you.
Boa. Interlúdio.
Humans came from the moon, and the Earth is going extinct. It's so much at once that my head is spinning. We have to understand it all, though, so we can keep moving forward.
Ela, ele acho que não dá porque ele não é que ele não é parte da equipe, né? Mas é que não é num time assim, ele não luta, ele só fornece né, informações. Mas beleza, eu vou fazer o seguinte, gente, eu vou salvar aqui que deu certinho o horário que a gente acaba a live, né? E aí na próxima a gente continua. Eu faço as missões opcionais, igual eu fiz nessa aqui, né? E aí logo em seguida a gente continua a história, tá? Deixa eu só ver uma coisa aqui. Eu tô com 0. E tem só uma missão nova, tem um link aqui também. Beleza, gente, eu vou encerrar por aqui. E aí amanhã provavelmente a gente faça de novo. Não tenho certeza se vou fazer amanhã o Scarlet, mas enfim, quando a gente voltar aqui a gente continua. Beleza? Então obrigado pela presença aí e até a próxima.